Hello there. We are back in the paradise. But you will notice that we are deep underground. And that is because we are actually at Y level negative 51. Because I have found some deep dark. And we are on the hunt for an ancient city. And I've never gone to one of these before, so I wanted to explore and see if there is an ancient city, or at least grab all the skulk. I believe it was over here, yep. And start to explore this, because there's a lot that we've not done with this just yet. Now, I think you're supposed to technically use like a hoe for these. That's an eerie sound. But I'm not too sure. And there's that guy, which will spawn a warden. I have a bunch of wool here, but we're just gonna... Let's see what happens. I've got a bed down there, and this is the first time I've ever done this. There we go. Sneak 100. There. What is this one? I'm scared to uncrouch. But, wow. Okay. There's another one. Okay. I want to find all the swift sneak, etc. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, there we go. I don't know what this is. Well, that gave me some experience. But yeah, anyway. Sorry, I'm all caught up here in the moment, just trying to make sure I don't spawn a warden. But I've never actually been down into one of these biomes. Oh, yeah. That's not what we want to do. That was dumb. I know that if you trigger these things like 4 times, they will spawn a warden. So I don't want to do that. That's 2. Hopefully there's not too many around here. But apparently at Y51 is where this stuff starts, and you can spawn an ancient city. So I want to explore this and see if we have one here. Otherwise I can just get the skulk blocks. But I just don't want to spawn a warden here. But I figured I'll just do this live and see how far we get. Maybe there's not even an ancient city and I'm just kind of wandering around, but I thought it would be fun. I haven't done much reading. Jeez, look at all of these sensors. Holy moly. Other than trying to find this. Now, the good news is when I Googled this, it did tell me that I needed like a... it was called like the erosion value has to be low, so like a peak is what it said. And it just so happens that I live near one, the big mountain that I'm building the wall on. At the top of that, the erosion value was very low, and it did say peak. So I dug straight down, as one does, and I found this. I just need to search around. But I'm scared because I don't want to I don't want to get wardened. Oh, but there is like... Okay, there's some over there. There's one right there, which will definitely trigger if I get these diamonds. See, the problem is I ran out of diamonds because I was in that death loop. And I really want those. So let's do some experimenting. I think I have one more. Can I place this? Yep. Let's see. I don't know when the time resets, but I can run up that water if something bad happens. Okay. That's good. I will take that. That is 13 diamonds. I did find a few on the way down, so I didn't just get 13 diamonds there. But, okay. I'm just kind of sneaking around. Well, if anything, we just get this thing lit up and we get lots of diamonds. Maybe I can get at least a stack. There's the music. Thank you. Yeah, and I do have a means of production with the villagers. However, they are being extra picky. I don't know if there's like if it's the way I have them set up, but the new villagers that I've bred are extremely difficult in getting them to assign a job. I know there's a time of day where they can, do their daily stuff and they only reset a couple times. But I've been like placing the lectern and all the other like possible jobs that they could be, and they're just not taking the profession. So unfortunately, the one that I did have for armor that gave me all the armor is no longer in existence, and so I'm wasting a lot of diamonds recrafting my armor. Tools I've got covered because I still got the toolsmith. That is one of the houses that I have not cleared in the village area, which you'll probably see in a little bit when I go back up to the surface. But I have him still in there. I gotta move him to his forever home. So I gotta figure out what's wrong with my villagers and fix them. All right, we are now in a new location that I have dug out, and down this hall is some more skulk. So we are going to check it out and see if we can't find a city here. So, these bats are going to be the death of me, like literally. They're going to trigger these things. What? Okay. There's so many of these skulk sensors. It seems dangerous. Lots of lava. More of the skulk catalyst. Still don't see a city. Oop. Let's not do that. I don't hear the warden. All right. This... Okay. I only have a blue... What is this blue egg? Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I don't need these leather pants. Oh, that was dumb. And I only have one more torch. And unfortunately, I don't think this is an ancient city. It sure does not look like one. Okay. Well, more searching for me. Yeah, no more torches. What is this blue egg? Gonna have to search for that. Yep, there's no skulk thing to receive these. So I don't have to worry. And I'm not getting hit with blindness, so that's good. But we are still in the deep dark. Glow squid ink, sure. Looks like I've been here before. Oh, that thing is gonna scream. So this thing, we will get rid of you. Because I think this is, yep, the Shrieker. Because that thing will make that noise, and that's not the noise we want. Oh God. We flee. Uh-oh. That is a warden. We flee. Back to our cave over here. Doesn't matter. Set off all the things. He can't fit through here. He can see me, though. That was scary. Alright. This is some good creepy music because I have found what we are looking for. The ancient city. Now, I don't know if you can see up there. I don't think you can, but there was a hole up there. I have dug straight down. I spent a little bit of time getting some new wings so I could explore things a little bit easier. And I came out here a couple hundred blocks away, dug down at a jagged peak, and we've got this beauty here. Gotta watch out for that guy. What is this? Is that just chiseled tough? Ooh. Okay. Can I place this? Okay. And then theoretically I could just do this and it won't shout, right? That was wrong. Let's... blindness. Scared. We are scared. We are very scared. Okay. I have not heard the warden spawn. Let's just make sure. Okay, good. That was a very unfortunate placement of that guy over there. Okay, I can't take risks because I only have 4 screeches, I think, and that's one of them. But I've got wool, so it should be good. Again, the only thing I've looked up is where to get these places. And I know from watching different creators that wool helps muffle things, and that 4 screeches means you're pretty much toast, because that's when our boy the warden will show up. But we're looking for chests because that will have potentially the Swift Sneak book. And if I can get rid of all these guys, we should be good. But I need to wait like 10 minutes. Yeah, let's not do that. And then I should be able to, I think it's like 10 minutes to reset when the Shriekers do their thing. Ooh, is that it looks like a chest over there. So I want to cover up all of the Shriekers because the Shriekers are what's going to spawn this scary boy. And then I can take care of these. And then I'll be able to just walk around. But there are so many. Look at all these guys. And I see you over there. I've got to be patient, and I'm not a patient person. Whoop, I see... That's a catalyst. I don't know what the catalyst does. Is that the thing that turns all these blocks into Skulk? Maybe. I think it is. Okay. The good news is the only thing that spawns here is a warden. The bad news is the only thing that spawns here is a warden. But luckily I've got wool. I know I can't open chests. That's like a no-no. So I've got to be careful. You guys need to not alert this guy over here. This is fun because I've never done this before. I'm a little bit more confident now that I've done this twice. I think I'll probably cut out a lot of my exploration of the first and the second deep dark that I went to. But now that I've gone to multiple, I feel way more comfortable. Really? Right there. Oh my goodness. And there, that's where the thing is. Okay. We cannot touch any of this. I've got one shriek so far that I know of. Hopefully not more than that. Can I just, like, close this all in? Like this? Okay. That's a catalyst over there. I need to make sure that there's no more shriekers. And then it might be safe to open one of those. These are really cool. And I can't believe it's taken me this long to actually explore one of these things. These should be good, but I need to make sure that I don't have a shrieker that I'm missing. None over there. That was a catalyst over there. Okay. Let's see. If I stand up, it's going to make a sound. Okay. Can't do anything because the shrieker. All right. Over there, in that direction, is where we flee if a warden is spawned. Okay. Regeneration. Disc fragment. Hey, there we go. Lure, Riptide. Yes, this is it. Swift Sneak. All right. That is fantastic. I don't need much of this other stuff, but I'm going to take it anyway. This is what we were looking for. Compass. Another music disc. Sure, why not? Let's just take it all. All right, and then let's just get rid of these guys. Jeez, there's so many of them. Really should have brought a hoe. Man, this is creepy. Okay, we've got what we came here for, but let's continue to explore. I don't know how these things are laid out. I just know that they're a huge footprint. So we'll see. Oh, well, I keep forgetting that I can't walk on them. I'm just going to get rid of them all. I already have a lot from... I wouldn't say a lot. I already have a few just from messing around in the other places. Okay. That's another catalyst. There was a shrieker over here. because that was the one that I made angry. Yeah, it's that one over there. So let me just do what I did to the other one. And we'll just cover up the sensor 2. Okay. We can jump? Okay, good. What? Did I not get all of it? Okay, that's number 2. We've got to be very careful. We will flee back here a little bit. Okay. Let's put this here. See, I got my elytra there. This music disc. These I don't really care about. The skulk sensors are kind of cool. This is fine. Everything else I don't mind losing. Okay. I'm looking at my timer. I've been recording for like 12 minutes now. And I don't know when if it resets from the very last time you piss it off, or if it's a cumulative timer. So like right now I have 2 strikes out of the 4. So does that mean that like one of the strikes goes away, or does that mean my timer got reset, so I have to wait an additional 10 minutes? I guess we'll find out. But I need to be way more careful. I thought that was enough, but apparently not. I think these things are just a giant square. So oh, there is a ton of these. And that's a catalyst. Okay. This is going to be precarious. And then I got to run that way if our guy spawns. Gosh, this is tense. Okay. Should be somewhat decent over here. I'm not going to take any chances, though. It's another catalyst. Probably should have looked where all the loot lives, although I did get what I wanted. So I'm not just going to dip right away, but at least I can if I want to. I should have brought my anvil so I could equip Swift Sneak. Ooh, you know what? I do think I still have ender pearls in my inventory somewhere. I'm afraid to unsneak, though, because I don't know what's up top. There seems to be something over there, and I saw a bunch of blue flames in a line somewhere else, like over that way. So I want to go check that out. But I got to make sure that there's no shriekers. I see more candles. Where there was candles the first time, that's where I saw, or that's where I found the chests. All right. We've gone super quiet now. I see you hiding back there. Okay. That's not going to completely cover everything. So, and I can't get this side because so I'm just going to leave that there. Because I think it can go through these blocks, because that was the only thing that was left on the other one when it still shrieked. Whew. Okay. Want to come over here. I see a catalyst or a shrieker. I can't really tell. I wish things would make noise. This is like unsettling. Alright, some more sensors. There we go. Thank you for the music. Looks like some jungle logs and some basalt. That looks like a catalyst. That is also a catalyst. Great. I don't think there's anything over here that I see. Okay. I'm gonna go where the candles are. That seems to be where the treasure is. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything. So I think if I get there, I can make out with some good loot. I got a nice shulker box full. So yeah, in between when I started recording again here, when I found this thing, I went to the end real quick and grabbed another elytra. It ended up that when I came out of that last deep dark, I ended with over a stack of diamonds, which was actually really good because I used all of my diamonds in my death loop. So we should be good to go with diamonds for a little while now. And I upgraded my pickaxe to have mending on it. So we should be golden there. Okay. Let's go this way. I'm so used to just like blasting through things and being impatient, so this is really trying my patience. But I like the music choice for this one. I need to find the hole that I dug down because it's literally straight down, so I should be able to just rock it out and call it a day. Okay, another catalyst. That looks like a light, so that light will light up if we trigger one of these guys. So let's not do that. Okay. Let me look at the time here. It's been about 6 minutes since that last shriek. We've got 2 total that I know of. Unless I can't count, in which case you will hear me scream and run away. But it looks like there's not too much here. Like, in terms of a shrieker, so I might be set there. I just need to check this side, and then... Okay, that's a catalyst. Now, is there anything up there? That is cool up there. I don't know what that is. I gotta go check that out. Don't step on this. Because the crazy thing is these can chain together. And if I'm not careful, that can get triggered. Alright. This is awesome. Let's just do this. Think this will block things. That way, even if there is something, it won't at least relay that way. How careful do I need to be? Well, let's not be careful, because that'll be funnier for you all. Okay, we'll stand up. I heard that. Well, that... Man, imagine that triggers the entire thing, all for a golden apple that I can create myself. Okay. Let's tower up, because I want to see what's this thing. What is this? That's so cool. Okay, so it's like a giant cross. So there's this way, that way, and that way. I don't think you can really scream that much, right? Good. Don't need you. Okay. I'm too far away from that guy to make noise, because I do want these back. Okay. Let's just do this. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Look at all that. That relays. See? And it goes through. Oh, it's the... Is that the candle? Like, literally... What is it detecting? As long as I don't get blindness. When I get blindness, that's when I get scared. Okay. I also don't have any torches. I kind of used them all. And in my infinite wisdom, as always, I did not bring supplies that I should. Okay. I went over there. What is that? Oh, that's just ores in the ground covered with skulk. Gross. All right. Oh, there we go. This one is going to be a little tricky. It seems. I'm going to need to cover up everything. Oh my goodness. And you can't with that. This could be an absolute disaster. And I can't dig that up. Okay. So they can't receive anything from this side. Now, is there anything down here? Because if there is, that would be a problem. But it doesn't look like it. Then what we need to do is this and that. This, that. Okay, there we go. Then that. Now I can't control everything. Let me stand up and see if it makes it. It has now been more than 10 minutes since the first shriek. Okay, that didn't trigger it. This will. Okay, good. Hey, that is beautiful. I need one for right now. Okay, this is really good. A good chest. Good find. Good haul. Good haul. Okay. Okay, it didn't shriek. Whew. The stress. Okay, some stairs. Let's go up here. I want to find a little bit more, and then I'm going to head back. I can always come back to this place. I just don't have enough shulker boxes to grab everything, so I don't want to... That's the last 3 wool blocks anyway. Okay, if I stand. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is my sign. I'm listening intently. Okay. We are going to get out of here. I don't have any more wool, so we can't possibly, without digging some of this up, block any more of these sensors, which means it's going to be nearly impossible to open up any more chests. Wow, that one was close too. Oof, good thing This is such a cool mechanic. I really want to play around with these sensors. Like, now that I don't know why it's taken me until now to, like, really see how they work. But you could really chain them together and get some cool effects. Like, it's almost like observers, but you don't have to put them right next to each other. That'd be interesting to see what you could do with farms with them. I just haven't played around with them, and no one I watch and any of the content creators do much of anything with them. I mean, I did see Mumbo Jumbo make some pretty cool geese. That was fun. So I've seen that. But other than that, I don't really see people, and that's not to say they don't. I just don't see it from those that I watch. So it'd be cool to kind of explore this a little bit and check out this mechanic. I'd like to see how far you could send a signal. Because theoretically, I could trigger a shrieker on the entire other side there if I'm understanding this correctly. Because all they have to do is chain together. If this one touches that one, that one, that one, and it could keep going. So I'm curious, like, how far that signal goes. And now everyone gets to watch me crouch until, here. Way here. Way here. Way over there from here. So this place is actually a little far from the base. So it's in the direction where our original starter base was. And it is on top of a peak, like a frozen peak. And I dug straight down. It was actually quite high up. So that's why I had so many blocks in my inventory. But over here, you can see it right here with the rain. Right here is the way up. Because I dug straight down. So let's sleep this away. And then I think we'll grab the shulker box, and then we will go through our goodies. Okay, anything I want to put in here? Let's just do this and this. I'll take this in my inventory in case the beast is awakened. Okay, and then let's just take a screenshot of that real quick. I need rockets, and I put rockets in here. So let's do this, that, and then here we go. Oh, I guess having your elytra actually on might, be a good thing. Let's do that, and that. Okay. I'm overly cautious after the last couple of episodes and just losing so much stuff. And here we are. Awesome. Let's take a screenshot of the coordinates. But to show you, we are at frozen peaks. You can see the PV value is a peak. And so that's why I dug down. And then there is some nice stuff here. There is a bunch of blue ice or packed ice. I can't remember which. But I'm just going to go like this so that when we're looking for it, when we come back, we can find it very easily. Yeah, that's a huge peak. Wow. So see, I'm at 177, so I needed to dig down all the way to -50 or -51, whichever it is. All right, now I need to fly that way and that way. So this way. Over all of these hills. It's quite beautiful. So it's a couple hundred, it's like 1,000 blocks in the north-south and a couple hundred blocks, maybe 1,000 blocks in the east-west, all the way to the base. So it's actually pretty close. I think up here, if I'm correct, yep, the precarious road should be right around here on the left. So I actually have a little bit of an idea for what I may want to do to connect all that up. Man, I like this road. But, well, that'll be way in the future, because I still got a lot of work to do on this over here. But, for now, let's take a look at our haul. Spent about a half hour down there, and from there, we were able to get a couple things. You saw that. What I haven't shown you yet is all of this. You may have seen it in the inventory. I don't know how much I'm going to cut out from the other explorations. I did grab a Shrieker and 10 of these. And then you can see I have 70 diamonds, which is fantastic. And then I got this blue egg. I did look it up. I said I would. It turns out it's just for the cold chicken, which is kind of fun. So that was pretty exciting. Good to learn all of that. These compasses will come in handy. I can either trade them for emeralds, or I think I can craft them into things. So pretty excited about that. The bones are going to be good. Let's go ahead and just throw some of these in here. Got the Swift Sneak. This was the thing that I was looking for. Let me go ahead and throw this in my new ender chest, and then I have Fortune 3, Efficiency 5. Okay, so not too much difference. That'll be good for harvesting this stuff. So this can be a good mob farm, and it's a cool block. So I think I need to put this on the ground and then kill mobs near it, and that's how it works. So we'll have to do that in a future episode. I'm going to plant the glowberry here. And then I think this is... Well, I thought you could plant them on there. Oh well. I want to get these going. So, let's just do that. Cool. So, anyway, with Swift Seek now, I want to apply these to the boots, but I got to make my boots like actual proper boots. So I am going to leave it here, and actually, let me come back in here. I need this because we need to show it off. Look at this. We've got it. It is our Swift Sneak book. That was the entire intent of this, to kind of go explore the ancient city. In the back, you can see our nice iron farm and our ship. We have made quite a lot of progress since episode 1, where we didn't even find this place yet. So that was an exciting adventure. Hope you enjoyed that little, exploration. I do want to go back there because there's a lot that I don't have yet. So I'm going to need to gather some more wool, and we'll have to do that in the future. Maybe we will finally build that bartering farm. Otherwise, hope you all enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and consider subscribing, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.